said knock you out. What a great song to walk out to if
Joe
you're Joe
Clark.
Clark.
CPA, MMA, coming down from Pennsylvania. Ryan Grun's in his corner. Black belt, full crew of Muay Thai. I actually tested for instructor with Joe Clark in Muay Thai in Oregon in July.
Oh, yeah, he was there with,
Oh yeah, dude, he is in good shape. 112 degrees, training all day. And then in our lunch break, he's over there kicking bags, kicking pads, like training what they did all day. And I'm like laying there trying to get a drink.
Come on, Ben, let's do some training in Oregon.
This fight's gonna be exciting. Two super aggressive. Something going on with his elbow pad there?
Trying to read what the tattoo says across the chest.
Showing the Muay Thai sign of respect. Making the Y in the ring walk. When you can't do a full Y crew, which is the Muay Thai dance, this is what you do. You walk around the cage. Another church street boxing.
Here is Oliver Genao. This guy is as scary as they come, just like the rest of Church Street Boxing.
Their coach's hat is the best.
I like the beard.
Yeah, beard game is on point, as I wrote in the interview. Saying the final prayer before they go in.
So, have you guys competed with the elbow pads on before?
I have never competed with the elbow pads. I fought with elbows, but never with the elbow pads. I train with them every day. They're very annoying.
Okay, so how much do they take off the power of an elbow? Like they're supposed to give you some padding, take a little bit of the sting off.
They don't really take any of the sting off. What they do is they reduce the cuts. So it's not as sharp. It's not like bone hitting bone. Now you have padding in between. So it's like getting hit with a really hard punch. And usually we don't tape them on, so they always slide off. But with the tape on, it should be very effective.
The K4 fighting 125lb Muay Thai Full Rules Championship.
Man, I'm
Introducing
excited.
first, in the blue corner, he holds 6 titles. He's got a record of 11-5. Representing Central Pennsylvania MMA. Hailing from the State College, Pennsylvania, by way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Standing at 5'8", weighing in at 122 pounds, Joseph Sinku Clark. His opponent, fighting in the right corner with a record of 7-4, hailing from Queens, New York. Representing Church Street Boxing, he stands at 5'7", weighing in at 125.5 pounds. He is Oliver, the Sausage Genao.
He looks big for 25.
The sausage is the nickname. I'm interested to find out the story behind that.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, I think I'm going to rescind my comment.
I will not ask him about that.
It's more of a
We'll leave that
K4
for all the calls.
Yeah, K4 Wednesday tradition.
Oh, nice right.
Joe Clark's coming out with his head up.
I was just thinking that chin is way too far up.
He traditionally doesn't. Oh, that was a nice elbow.
You snuck that in there. You seen that?
Sure did. I'm so impressed with Church Street Boxing Muay Thai.
I just became a fan. Just my, you know.
Tonight they've really put a lot of their skill on display in wins and losses.
Yep.
Not sure what that was there, but
Joe's looking for flying rear naked choke. That's pretty cool.
I'm about to say, look, an MMA fight.
He ate the elbow. He's trying to avoid the elbow by coming out to the back door. He's isolating arm so he can't get elbowed in the face. That jab and elbow hurts a lot. Doesn't want to get hit by another one. That's why he's really trying to get the outside. Try to spin it back elbow. That was pretty smooth. There was just too much friction between their bodies to really get it off.
Right,
Good check. Doing a really good job checking. Their game plan might be just to push him on the fence and tire him out. Not sure they expected the elbow game to be so strong from the Church Street boxing guys, though. Oh, man, that was a good elbow, too.
definitely not something we've been able to see thus far in the evening, so we weren't aware of that part of the game of Church Street boxing.
Another good spiky elbow.
Oh,
good
nice.
knee. Man, his clinch game is tight. Oliver looks so strong in the clinch. Technically strong.
Oh.
Not sure. Are you allowed to throw those?
You can when they have the elbow pads on. You're not allowed without elbow pads. Oh, that was nice. Good spin.
Oh.
Man, that was an excellent opening round from Oliver Gino. Church Street Boxing out of the Armstrong Armory red corner.
The elbows from Oliver Genao seem to do a little bit of work for him.
Ryan Grun and Joe Clark are over there discussing what they're going to do next. Very calm. That's how you can tell it's a good coach. He's not excited. They maybe lost a round, maybe didn't lose a round, but they're very calm. Look at these coaches are amazing on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of knowledge and experience in these two corners. Both these guys have to be very close to turning pro.
For a pro multi-fighter, okay, man, how many amateur fights you should have, you think?
Nowadays, probably like 30.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the start of the second round here.
Still has his head really way up, right before he starts that dive in. I really like the fact that the cage is playing in this fight. If they were in the ropes, he'd be putting his head over the rope every time he does that, and the ref would be coming in and breaking it.
Not enough action happening here for the ref's liking. Separates him.
I really like that Jim Neely's letting him fight.
Oh!
Spun Joe Clark around.
See what Joe Clark can do. He's starting to get in a little bit of trouble here. Able to turn things around, though, and land a knee to the body.
Really needs to tuck the chin in the open. He's landing great knees right now, though.
Back on the fence for Joe Clark. See if Oliver Genao can maximize this opportunity here.
Joe Clark's doing a good job keeping his hands on the elbow, stopping that spiking elbow. Tries to return one of his own.
Ooh, nice leg kick there by Oliver.
Wow.
If you was in Joe Clark's corner, okay, man, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to really start putting more jabs out, more.
That was a nice head kick.
Stop rushing in with your head up. Like that.
Yeah. Oh, nice knee to the
You gotta wonder
chest there.
if he was a little bit closer on some of those spinning offerings, would they be significant?
If they land, they will be. That was a great kick, too.
Just not able to get the distance correct, though. There's one swing attack that does land from Oliver Genao.
Do you know if Joe Clark's fought with elbows before?
I'm not sure.
It might be like a new toy. He's just trying to spin an elbow. Oh,
He
two
turned
big
in-
elbows.
Yeah. He turned right into that one elbow.
Yeah, he's trying to be very flashy and entertaining. I'm not sure if that's just his style or if he's trying to put on some style points here tonight, but that one almost proved to be detrimental here. We'll take a look at the replay.
His coach is a little bit more fierce with him this round. He's telling him to stop throwing that spinning crap. Probably not saying it as nicely as I just did.
Yeah, that coach is cool. He got a cool hat.
This fight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds here at 125 pounds. Both corners appear to be very calm here heading into this next round, the third round, I believe.
Smile from Joe Clark. He's still ready to go. And without these elbow pads, we probably have some blood already.
Oh,
Try it again.
nice combination there by Oliver.
Oh, Oliver Genao landed a couple of nice shots there.
They're in front of us now.
Exchange.
Nice.
Well, I just got hit for some sweat. Nice knee.
Elbow there.
Now, oh, Joe's trying to spin an elbow. Oliver Geno's on top of that now. I'd be very surprised if he actually gets hit by it.
You got to figure Joe has thrown so many spinning attacks, he'd have to be turned on to that by now.
Oh, that was a good uppercut.
Nice elbow there by
there.
Oliver.
That one could have landed.
Oh, that was a nice kick to the
Second too
front of the
late.
leg.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice elbow there by Oliver.
nice knee by Joe Clark.
These guys are going
Oh,
at
nice
it.
body kick by Joe Clark. That
Oh.
one hurt. Got his elbow down. You can see it. Now it's back up.
Joe Clark pressing forward here.
Oh.
Another
Oh, yeah.
spinning attack. That one lands. Not as much mustard on it as the rest of them had.
Here with the fist instead of that. Oh, Joe Clark's wobbled. Look, he's blinking. There's something wrong with him. He still doesn't have his feet underneath him. 30 seconds. Can he survive? Needs a little bit more lateral movement. His hands are down.
Yeah, those.
Oh, hit him with a back elbow.
What the hell did we just witness here? All right, there we go. Back at it for the last 15 seconds of round number 3.
Oh.
Certainly never seen a style like Joe Clark's, but if you look at the record, whatever he's doing does work.
Oh.
Very creative.
Oliver Geno's being a little bit disrespectful. He's just standing there with his hands down out of range.
Yeah, he was telling him to come on.
He's feeling very confident. Joe Clark was wobbled. Here
Definitely.
we got the
hurt.
replay. Oh, that straight right. There's that exchange. It was just like a little trip. Oliver tried to sweep, and then they both tripped over the leg.
Once again, these corners are really calm, which is nice because you know what I mean? You want to rile up your fighter if not necessary. The Buffalo River works, packed here.
They throw in the
ladies and
towel. The
gentlemen.
fight's over.
Oh, who threw in the towel?
Joe Clark's corner.
Church Street Boxing.
He
with
was really hurt from that shot. His corner recognized it. They're preserving him. He's an amateur fighter.
there is
definitely
the
concussed.
towel on the mat.
Now that's a true trainer right there.
Yeah.
To do
Yeah.
something like that, you know?
That right there is, you know what I mean? That speaks volumes to an
Yep. Yes, sir.
referee coming over here, make sure we got the story. I want to make sure that I give some respect and props to that corner on their way out. They're setting him down.
Yeah, he is not okay. They recognized that their fighter was in distress, and they took care of him right away.
I think when you go in there for the post-fight, have the crowd give a round of applause for that because that is something we don't see very much in combat sports that should be more prevalent, in my opinion.
Yes, and she's an excellent fighter in her own right. Lots of pro wins. She definitely recognized her fighter was hurt.
Oliver speaking down there. Do apologize for that. I didn't read the card incorrectly.
Looks like he's holding onto his chest.
Yep, it does look like the left side of the chest there is bothering him. Maybe some of those body shots did affect him. Let me run over to the corner and see if I can get the story here.
All right.
So I just talked to the corner of Joe Clark there. The 3 words they offered me to kind of explain what is going on is bad weight cut. Take that for what you will, but that has led to the stoppage of this fight.
Wow.
You know, usually a bad weight cut claims a fight before weigh-ins or at weigh-ins, not here
During the fight.
going in between rounds.
Yeah.
I'm here with your winner, Oliver Genao. How you feeling after that win?
Feel like a champion.
Awesome fight. You have some very sharp elbows. Look really good. Was that the game plan coming in?
Yeah, man, just, fuck it, good old-fashioned fist fight.
It looked like he kept trying to push him into the wall, trying to over and over again with that spinning back fist, spinning elbow. What did you see with that, and what did you do to counter it?
You called me one and I liked it. Felt good.
I love how you smiled and came out. I want to give a huge shout out to Joe Clark's corner. It's not too often you see someone taking care of their fighter like they just did. Let's clap it up for Joe Clark. That was an awesome display.
Yo, shout out to Joe Clark and the CPA MMA team. Like, they came a long way. Homeboy brought us, so, all the credit to him.
I can't wait to see you guys back, man. Everyone from your gym was awesome. What's next for you guys?
Well, we had an original opponent lined up, Buffalo Sean Doyle. I know he's really good, so if he's down, I'm down.
A challenge to Sean Doyle.
We got the okay from promoter Keith. Let's make that happen. You and Doyle be the best fight that K4 has ever had. Let's put it together for these guys. One more time. Oliver Genao!
A challenge to Sean Doyle. What do you think about
that?
that?
Was the original fight that was supposed to be
Oh,
happening
okay,
right here.
okay.
So I like the idea of that fight getting remade.
That'd be a